Hello, everybody. And right now I'm going to take a drink of my water. Sorry. So, I know I've been gone for the past 2 days, and I'm sorry about that. But I had my birthday, and I was buying a laptop over the yesterday, and yeah. So, let's get this video started. Before I get this nice, beautiful video, and if I hope you read the title of it, and it's going to be about my, it's going to be, I'm going to tell you guys about the ending, have some theories about what's going on in the ending, and I'm going to tell you guys the thing that I've been, for some reason, over dramatizing and, like, telling you guys for the last two videos, the plot hole of The Hollow, and yeah, and I hope you guys enjoy. And before I get in all that, also there's some suggestions within this video to the creators and Netflix itself. So yeah, stay tuned for that. So I've got to tell you guys, I'm quite excited to talk right now. I had 2 days of work, not work, relaxation. Anyways, what was it? Um, why? Communicate. Oh yes. Guys, suggest me some Greek mythology myths, specifically Greek mythology, please, because I want to do that video. There's not going to be any videos on the weekend, but there's going to be new videos next week, and one of them is going to be 2 Greek myths that I want you guys to comment down below and suggest them. And number 2, I'm also going to do a video of what were the Hessians, which it's probably going to be a very short video because it's really not that hard. But, yeah. So let's get started into this video. So, I'm going to tell you guys the ending of The Hollow, the 10-episode series that I want you to go watch. It's on Netflix right now. And I'm not sponsored by Netflix. If you have a conspiracy that I'm sponsored by Netflix, that's not true at all. Netflix would never come to me. Anyways, but anyways, what was it called? Oh yes, wait, I'm trying to think. Oh yes, so the ending was this. So they find out they're in a video game. They get the staff, the stick back, the bashi, I don't know, the weird stick thing that's really powerful. They mend it with a tree. The tree opens a part of the barrier of the world. They run through. They fight a dragon, which is apparently the final boss. If you can't see me, but I'm doing quotation marks. Like the weird thing where it's like, oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Anyways, they defeat the dragon and they go into a weird castle thing, and then they wake up in the same room they began it. So if you have not seen the series, see the first episodes at least. And if you see the first episode, they wake up in the room that they woke up in. And I'm gonna stop my little ranting about the ending, but for a second. But originally I was like, oh, is this gonna be like a paradox thing and stuff where like they wake up back into the room and stuff and they complete the whole entire thing? It's like a constant loop. But no, it wasn't. They just wake up inside the room and they're like, man, come on. Oh man, I can't. Do we have to restart this whole entire thing? It's all the same. I just can't believe this. But then one of them knows like, but there was not a pedestal with a green button right there in the middle of the room, and it's like, and they're like, should we push it? I don't know. I really don't know. And then like soon the room starts glitching out and stuff, and they're like, and it's slowly being like corrupted and like corroding and stuff. And they're like, really, should we like press this thing? It could be bad or it could be good. And then the camera pans out into the real world, showing Weirdaboo or Wida, whatever his name is. It's the purple dude, not from FNAF. And also, I have a quick message to MatPat from Film Theory and Game 3. MatPat, I want you to know. Get a massage chair, sit in it, plug it in, get some nice good old tea that Stephanie burgled. And, what was it? Oh yes. Um, what was it? Yes, read some bedtime stories that you can tell your children. Well, at least your child. Have a great day, Matt Pat. Anyways, sorry for that weird pause. If you watch Film Theory and Game Theory, you'll get that. It's going through a lot of stress trying to figure out an activity book. Watch Film Theory and Game Theory. They're not the channel of the week. Meckle is, but yeah. Anyways, so they figure out. So they figure out the puzzle. So no, sorry. And then the purple dude, not from FNAF, inside the hollow. Sorry if I sound like I'm panting. The sun is right in my face. I'm in my low pad right now. I'm just actually gonna move because, oh man, that feels so much better. Oh yes, yes. I'm gonna actually check if my audio is still recording. Yes, we've reached 5 minutes within this episode. 5 minutes of me wasting your time so far. Anyways, so the purple dude is like, come on, and uh, and he's in front of 2 sets of chairs, 3 on one side, 3 on the other, and on one side, I've forgotten really, not really, I don't know, but on the right side you have, I believe it's right side, I don't know, you have the team that we've been going on, but in human form, and the other side is like the opponent team. And I just gotta say, they look a lot like the characters in the Avatar into the video game. And originally I thought, wow, they got actors that look exactly like that. Man, what are the chances? But then I immediately realized, oh, those are the voice actors, and they made animated models of them to look like them. I just kind of made me laugh a bit. I'm like, oh, oh wow, man. And then, okay, so, and then there's a giant TV screen in between the 2 sets of chairs. And behind the purple dude, there's a crowd of people. Which makes me think, and this is like a bit of a theory, that the Hollow's actually just a game show that's like a video game. So, like, imagine, it's not a game show. Sort of like, I guess it's like a video game show. Like I guess you could think of like video game championships, I guess. But I guess this is like a TV version of that. And like they separate them into each episode. I'm sorry. Sorry. But there's a giant TV in the middle. And I just gotta say, they're like, oh, should we press the button? Uh and this is the part and stuff where you should comment down below if you press the button or not. Give you 13 seconds of silence to comment down below. Did you press it? And you can also pause the video. You can pause the video as well. If you're wondering what that thing in the background is, I think it's my TV's on in the background. I think. I apologize. What? I apologize readily for what's going on in the background. Oh, I'm being hypnotized by this. Oh, what's going on? Anyways, sorry for those weird pauses. I'm back. Man, this is probably my worst video yet. I do always do practice runs of this. I don't have a script. If I had a script, this would be very better, but I always do this on, like, always by impulse. Like, it's never like, I should probably do a video saying, like, what do I do? But I could probably do that later. But, yeah, a bit of the behind the scenes and stuff. I really just recite what I'm gonna say before I do my audio recordings and stuff. And when I do that, and that's probably why I'm always raspy when I do my videos, other than the last time and stuff, because I do not believe I did a video thing, but, yeah, I wonder. Yeah, I think I just stepped right into that. But, yeah, I always do I always walk around and, like, say what I'm gonna say beforehand, and then I start these videos, and then, yeah. Just gotta say, my rehearsal for this was much better than better than this, so, yes, I do rehearsals. I do. Anyways, I'm sorry, I'm very immature. Back to the thing. So they're like, should we press the button? Comment down below. And yes, they pressed the green button. Yay, if you pressed the green button, yes, you won the hollow. If you didn't, I'm sorry. you were sadly put into the glitch, and no one won the holo. That's actually a quick question I have to say. What would have happened if they didn't press the button? They would have died inside the glitch, and then no one would have won. And it's like, oh, I guess we wasted 5 hours of this. You'll get 5 hours later in the video, but yeah. Anyways, they get out of their seats, the hologram chairs, whatever, and then they get a trophy. Purple dude gets wakes up the other team, and woo, yeah, yay, they win. He gives the winning team a trophy. Then Kai looks at Vanessa, the girl who has the flying ability and red hair, looks at her. She looks at him. Then in the corner of her eye, glitch, like a weird glitchy thing. I know it's glitch because I looked at English description and stuff. If you look at that, I didn't watch the whole entire series again because I can't watch TV shows twice because it just annoys me. But I try sometimes. I just can't unless it's like cable television. Because cable television is made for this. I'm probably gonna have to always rewatch it again because at one point I might do holo videos again where I'm gonna just talk about each episode step by step like Mickle does. Channel of the week, subscribe. Yeah. Anyways. So yeah, and then like everyone's like yay after the glitching thing, and then it pauses. Then like everything starts reversing, and then like 5 hours earlier, Kate comes up on screen, and then it shows Purple Dude talking to the audience and like them saying like, if you need any help, I'll come for you, but it will take away 2 power points, which is actually a clue why they obviously were like, woo! We're probably like, that's why they felt tired after every single point that they did. That's why they didn't like it. And sorry, I need to take another drink of water. Oh lordy. Wait. Okay. Sorry. I'm going crazy. Man, this is such a bad video. Anyways. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Yes. 5 hours earlier, Purple Dude says, what's gonna, you can summon me anytime you say, every single time you say help, but guess what will happen? But guess what will happen? You'll have 2 power points, stopped, and that's probably why they feel tired after going into the portal every single time. But I might have to say, and then he's like, oh, but you won't remember any of this. And then the audience left. But that explains why they don't remember any of it at all. And then you have the last final thing about this, and not the last and final thing, but like, then, like, practically the last final scene of this whole entire film is, not film, 10-episode series. Watch it. It's on Netflix today. Don't have Netflix, get it and watch it. It's amazing. You won't just be disappointed not being sponsored by Netflix to watch this show. You won't be disappointed. But I have to say, they get their powers. That Kai picks a fire thing, and then Mira picks water, and then Ida picks strong hold thing. Yeah. So that was the ending, and now I have three theories about Vanessa's weird eye twitch with the glitching inside it. So my three theories are, well, the first, I want you guys to guess. Yeah, 13 seconds. I'm going to give you 13 seconds of silence. Before I do that, I'm going to tell you guys the names of each theory, and you'll have to guess it in the comments what it is. If you're wondering why I'm doing the comments thing and stuff, it's because I want to know that you guys are there. I want to have a connection with you guys a bit. So, let's go. So, first theory is called cheater slash, what's it called? Cheater slash glitch theory. The second theory is called, the Matrix theory, and the third theory is called the Snapchat theory. And 13 seconds, and we go. So I'm not gonna cover each one of them and stuff, give a preview of each one of them and stuff, and then tell them. But I'm just gonna tell you guys each one in a row. So the first one is called the Matrix slash glitch theory. Not the Matrix. I mean cheater slash glitch theory. It's actually probably the one that holds the best water. It probably will not make it good for story wise, but it might. I don't know. But anyways, what I believe in this whole entire thing is that they cheated. They cheated. And what I mean by they cheated, they went into the game and hacked in, and then they cheated into the video game, and they knew that they were inside a video game the whole entire time. The reason why I say this is, one, they confirm Adam's theory that they were inside a video game. There's actually three things that kind of... Two, I remember those three things, but I can barely remember them. I remember the third thing, but there's at least two. There's actually a lot. There's a lot, but I'm going to mention two. But, and if you have any more evidence or debunking things of this theory, comment them down below, please. Anyways, what was I saying? Yes. Okay, so I believe they cheated into the game. Like, hacked in, and then they were like, woo! Yay! Not, wow. Anyways, they hacked into the thing, they cheated, and they knew they were inside the video game the whole entire time. The reason I say this is they confirmed the theory that Adam's theory that they're in a video game. Confirmed that, like, duh, we're in a video game. How did you not know that? Which, seriously, it's obvious to them because they knew they were in a video game the whole entire time. And number two, they knew. Number two, they didn't trust them. They didn't trust them in the beginning. I doubt that's because they thought they were enemies. I think they knew that these were the opponents, and they knew they didn't know, and they're just, like, I think it was truly a ploy. They were not trying to be like, oh no. They were truly like, yeah, that's also half my thing is like, that's why they were so aggressive, because they were like, they agreed, if we meet them again, they're immediately gonna be like, once we meet them again, they made a plan and said, we're gonna pretend to trust them. But in complete thing, they have no idea that if they need or do not know, if they know in their video game, they don't know if they're gonna like strike at them. But I'm just gonna say, it makes total sense that they knew they're in a video game, and they're like, that's why they're so uneasy with them, is they didn't know that they're inside a video game the whole entire time. Okay? My third piece of evidence is that they didn't tell them at the weird staff thing, because they would have, because after like 5 minutes, 5 minutes, they were like, I would obviously see, oh, these were not definitely people who are going to try to attack us. And you can see that they're the team that we've been watching is very pacifist. The other ones can see that obviously. So I would have probably shown them the stick, because there's no way there's like, oh, I thought you guys were enemies. I would have shown them, because they obviously know, they're like trying to make a plan, saying like, even though they did have to say, we don't really trust you, but they're like, we don't trust you either. But yes. So I think I have some more evidence, but I'm not going to go into that right now. Because my voice is getting really raspy. I kind of half want to get done with this video. Sorry. Anyways, I need to get complete with this thing done today. So I want to go over the comments by Saturday and Sunday. Anyways, there's two things that debunk it. First thing is, this is probably the biggest thing, the glitching of the eye. It makes no sense to me. It doesn't seem evidential enough that it could be like, oh look, I glitched. That wouldn't tell us that she was cheating. It's never like I hacked into a video game and then they took a picture immediately and like half their face is like literally glitching or like pixels by the end of it. That's not what works. But then again, they did have a weird holograph over them, so maybe the hologram chairs and the hollow chairs, not the horizon, the hollow chairs just kind of messed with them a bit after hacking into them. I don't know. And also, I call this the cheater glitch theory, possibly because the cheating glitcher theory does because I believe that they did cheat. No, like, yeah, I yeah, but maybe just maybe that they didn't cheat, but the game glitched out, and they were the only ones who could remember, and they didn't. And the other in the team that we Adam, Mira, and Kai didn't. I don't know. Theory number 2 is that they're still in the video game. So there's 2 parts to this theory. The first one, I'm just gonna do the one that I personally came up with by myself. Well, I came up to all of these by myself, but here's the one that I came up, like, before I rehearsed today. The one I came up for this was that they're still in the video game, and the other team is that they're still in this other video game, and like Vanessa and all of them are still. These are CPUs for right now, and they're the final bosses, and they have to fight them, blah. And after that, they're gonna actually wake up. And that's the thing. I don't like that part because it just makes to myself it doesn't do good storytelling within it, and it's not just half animation nor half mystery. It's also it's a well-made story. So yeah, I have not seen that they have renewed it for a second season, but watch it because I want you guys. It's got to be renewed for a second season, guys. Second season, okay? Netflix, talking to you. Renew it for a second season. Do it right. At the end of this video, I'll be talking to you, Netflix. Talking to you. Anyways. Sorry. Sorry. I'm rubbing my eyes because I'm having a weird muscle spasm with my eyes. I don't know. Anyways. Anyways. Oh, what was I going to say? Yes. My second part to this theory is that, well, they're still in the video game, yes, but it's like a second part to the Hollow. Like, and second seasons can begin with them, like, talking stuff and everyone moving on to the thing, and then they find out the door's locked, then there's, like, 2 huge CGI creatures try to attack them, they figure out the puzzle, and they open the doors, and they're back inside the Hollow, and they find out this is the second part, and they have another part to the whole entire mystery. Which I really do actually hope. I'm grasping at straws here. The only reason I believe that is like because they're glitching, because Mira's eyes glitching. The only evidence is because the Mira's eyes glitching. I have the second theory, the second part to this theory that like, oh, they're still within the game. It's just the second part of it, and like they want, and the trophy is really just a key to the real world. I hope that so badly. You know why? Because this is a rhetorical question because no one's around to hear me or respond to my question. You know why? Because I so badly want it to be that. Because I don't want it to be new set of kids. Because we will know the whole entire mystery and all that stuff. I'll get into that later, but yeah. That's basically, I have one more theory. The last theory is that Snapchat theory. She's just been using Snapchat filters all day. Before she reached into the games. And now, I'm going to talk about the probably best thing about this whole entire thing. Not the best thing. The thing that you guys might have been waiting for this whole entire time. What's it called? For some reason, I'm going crazy. Sorry. Yes, the plot hole. That's what it's called. The plot hole. And the plot hole is, Mira has 2 powers. Like, I guess everyone else does kind of have 2 powers. Like, they have a power and a sub-power. And what I mean by that is, like, for example, Kai has the power of fire, okay? But his sub-powers are his ability to control it and create it and stuff. Yeah. And then you have, like, Adam, who has the power of super strength, but he also has super quick reflex and able to do stuff that he didn't know he was able to do. What's with that? And then, like, Mira has the ability to breathe underwater and as well swim like a mermaid. But she didn't pick talking to animals. She picked going underwater and breathing and swimming really fast. And this makes me angry because obviously, and the reason, and I would have let this go. Might have let this slide if it was like there was no paw print power. But seriously, the paw print power. Oh, I mean, my dad is like she can talk to animals and stuff. And there's paw print power. I'm not kidding. Like you have a paw print, and then she pit, and after that you have the water power, which he clicks on. If you watch that scene, and then you'll see that. And there's actually a little badge right there and stuff, where like this little circle. And sorry, my dog just went outside, so if you're gonna hear a bunch of stuff, the reason why you hear that is because there's a bunch of there's 2 dogs outside. Anyways, yeah, I do my recordings outside. Because I'm soaking those vitamin C, D. Tell me, I'm gonna look that up later. No, I'm gonna look that up right now. 25 minutes. We've reached 25 minutes, guys. Perfect. What vitamin does the sun give? Vitamin D. Vitamin D. I need that vitamin D, guys. Good old vitamin D. 26 minutes. We've reached 26 minutes. Now I'm gonna pick up really fast. So, the reason why this makes me so angry is because there was a paw print power, and if you don't know this, there's actually a circle in the the top left corner of each screen, and she clicks this ocean power, and it's not like it had ocean, like the little sea thing, and a paw print next / paw print, but no, it just picked the sea, so it just makes me angry. I would have let this go if she could only control ocean animals. But she controls flying animals. She can talk to actual minotaurs. It just kind of makes me a bit angry. And the reason why this also makes me angry is because they spent so much time on this. They knew that this was going to be a video game ever since the beginning. They knew it, and it just makes me so angry that they that was that little tweak. And I have one more thing. Last thing of this whole entire video. Maybe. Sort of. Except for the outro. It is, I recently had a dream, and this is a dream about the Hollow. And I had a dream that Netflix released that Hollow is going to get a season 2. But it's going to have different people. And that made, for some reason, it kind of made my blood boil a bit in the dream. And it kind of makes my blood boil right now. Because, in my opinion, it doesn't appeal to me. Because I want the same exact characters. I'm one of those people who's like an all-time fan. It's like as if I've seen this. It's as if I'm someone who's like on a fan trip. It's like I'm the Marvel person. I'm that. No offense to people who love Marvel. I have friends who love it completely and like seen every single movie, like since it came out. Like I have a friend who's seen Iron Man, like the day it came out. Not the day it came out, but like when it came out in theaters. And I expect that and stuff, but I'm acting like this had like years and years and years of stuff, and I know I'm gonna be very reluctant to the change of it all and stuff. I don't know. I don't want new people because the reason why it was such a good show is because it had good mystery, it had good friendship, and it had amazing mystery, and it had an amazing storyline. And you could obviously see the creators were building up. They knew the mystery the whole entire time. It was like the perfect mystery. It's like a Harry Potter mystery. The reason I call it Harry Potter mystery and stuff is because you could be reading it could have been like Harry Potter could have been a television show, like a Sherlock Holmes show, and you could have watched that show over and over and over, and you could have like pieced together slowly, like by string. It's like a weird like jigsaw puzzle and stuff, and you could like piece it slowly and slowly. Like if Prisoner of Azkaban was a TV show and stuff, you could probably like every single episode see like piece together that Lupin was aware. Spoilers, by the way, Prisoner of Azkaban. If you have not read it, that Professor Lupin, was a werewolf. Yes, he was a werewolf. Sorry, like you could have pieced that so many things together, and that's why Harry Potter's amazing. There's actually a video online about that. Yeah. Oh, I forgot what it's called. I'm actually gonna look it up right now. Man, it's about to be 30 minutes. It's 30 minutes, guys. I'm sorry. I talk a lot. I thought this would be...
Alright, we'll be back. I'm taking Lola to Emma's house. Okay?
I'm recording. Sorry. Anyways. Can't cut that out because I don't know how to cut out. Anyways, sorry. So, Harry Potter, okay. Perfect mystery. Perfect mystery. It's called Just Right. Just Right. Just J UST WRIT. Just Right. That is not the channel of the week, but the good channel. I'd watch it. Suggest you'd watch it. It's good. Talked about how Harry Potter's the perfect mystery. Anyways, this show was like Harry Potter in a way, where it's like it's the perfect mystery where you could piece it together before the plot ends. Like you could piece together that this new show was a video game. I could feel it. I could feel like the writers were like together, and it's like, what is this world? And then they're like, this is a video game. It's like, perfect. We need to put clues into this. Like, they wrote the story as if knowing at the end of it, it's going to be a video game. They knew the ending immediately. And I love that about this show. That's what I love about it. And I don't want it to be ruined by new characters in a way that it's like, it's still in a, because we know it's in a video game. And that's why in the first ever video I did, I called it an hallucinative story. Because the real way I could probably say this is really this. Oh, that was my water bottle falling. Anyways, sorry. I got really dramatic right there. The things I could say about this show. The reason why I called it that, it's literally because this show, how do I say it? The illusion of the story is that this is really what the show is. A group of kids go into a game show like video game, and are contestants on it, and go into a world where they have amnesia, and then a group of kids find out they have powers, and they win the video game, and they wake up and they win the video game. And yes, seriously, that's how short it is. But it's an illusion by the end of it because it becomes a mystery. Because with the mystery part, it seems like the longest story ever. It seems like a great long story. It's like a Harry Potter book. I'm serious. It's amazing. And on that nice note, I would like to end this episode. I know, I'm sorry it's so long, but I can make it a bit longer for right now. But don't forget, suggest any Greek mythology videos and all that stuff. And have a great day. And Mikkel's the channel of the week. Subscribe to him. And thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Bye. Bye. I'm sorry. It took me quite a bit of time to find the de-recording. And bye. Have a great day.